And welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of the Dirty on Jersey minicast series that I got going here. And this week, we're going to be going over the top crazy weather events that have happened to New Jersey in the history of the state. And some of them I've been, I wouldn't say I was lucky enough, but I got to live through, and I'll share a little bit of my stories from each one, maybe in a little bit. But yeah, but buckle up because this forecast is totally chaos. And coming at number one is one of the most famous storms to hit New Jersey. It made landfall in New Jersey, and that is Hurricane Sandy back in 2012. Yeah, that was the big one. It hit like a freight train. The entire boardwalks were ripped apart. Homes wiped out, and power was down for weeks for some people. The Jersey Shore literally went from MTV to Mad Max overnight. And that's if you know, you know. Coming in at number two, we've got the blizzard of 96 with over 30 inches of snow. I remember this was like the first major snowstorm I had ever lived through that I can remember. It was about 3 feet of snow. We had like a 15-foot high, tall mountain of snow on our front lawn from shoveling everything off the street off the driveway. It was just totally chaos. But yeah, that was one to remember. No school for 2 days. That was unheard of at that time. Yeah, like there were snow forts everywhere. It was kind of fun, actually. Coming in number three, we got the Dreco of, probably saying that incorrectly, of 2020. I think I kind of remember this, and yeah, it was a fast-moving inland hurricane. Basically, it ripped across South Jersey with hurricane force winds, trees down, transformers blown. It was just total chaos. Coming in number four, we got the Great Flood of 1903. Rivers like the Passaic and Raritan went full rage mode. Downtown Paterson was underwater. A literal dam burst, like old school disaster movie stuff. Coming in number five is Hurricane Floyd back in 1999. I do remember this one. Flooding was everywhere. Bound Brook was practically a lake. People were rescued by boat from their second-story windows. Absolutely brutal. And that was another storm that I remember where we never lost power, but there was flooding everywhere. I never flooded in the town I grew up in. We had water coming up our street. Just that'll be a story for another podcast. Actually, I could probably make a couple podcasts off these stories of the events that I've experienced during these storms. Coming to number six, we've got the winter of 2010 and 2011. That was just snow every single week. It just kept coming. People just basically gave up snowing. It just kept snowing in piles. It's just winter wonderland, snowpocalypse, whatever you want to call it. It was nuts. Coming to number seven, the tornado outbreak of 2021 happened in July, and we don't really do tornadoes that much, but we do get them. We actually just had a funnel cloud form around the block from me last week. Crazy stuff, but yeah, there was actually a little mini tornado outbreak. Flipped trucks, shredded houses apart. Did amount of damage. Going to number 8 is Hurricane Irene, which was in 2011, and that's just wild. I remember that one. That was more flooding. It was just like everyone thought it wasn't going to be that bad. Some people took it seriously. I never mess around with nature, but it was just nuts again. Rivers overflowed, streets turned into rivers, and basements basically became like swimming pools. And Central Jersey got hit especially hard. We've got the 1936 heat wave. Temps soared close to 110 in parts of Jersey. And back then, with no AC, I could only imagine what people were doing. Sleeping on their front lawns, rooftops, avoided cooking indoors, just anything they could do to stay cool. And coming in at number 10, we've got the ice storm of 1994. Freezing rain plus power lines equals blackout central. Trees snapped like twigs. Whole neighborhoods look like glass sculptures. Beautiful but deadly. No power, frozen cars, worst commute ever. So, yeah, New Jersey might be small, and I might have missed some on this. So if I find out like another 10 that I can cover, I'll definitely add this to the list. But our weather rolls in like it's got something to prove. Hurricanes, blizzards, earthquakes, tornadoes, and heat waves. We literally have it all. And if you got a story about surviving one of those, hit us up and we'll share your Jersey weather war story. And remember, if you know, you know, and if you don't, we'll tell you.